Hi there and welcome back to the next video in the Add Extensions section. In this video we're going to be looking at call extensions. As you can see, we've selected that from the drop down here. And as you'll notice, the layout here is very similar to what we've seen before in the site link section. You'll also notice here we are at the campaign level, and in the same way again as the site links, we could add these at the ad group level if we so wished, but for this video we're just going to stay at the campaign level for these extensions. So let's just go down here to the red button to add the extensions. And as you'll see here, we have the phone number section here, and currently we have no call extensions available, so we're going to need to add these to the campaign. We're just going to come down here to the new phone number button, click that. We're going to change that to the UK. Obviously, if you're not in the UK, change this to the appropriate country. And just like in the call only ads that we created earlier on, I'm just going to add the number for our consulting business. Also, another thing that you're going to probably remember from the call only ads is that we have the two options where we can use our own phone number and the Google forwarding number. This is the recommended and the default that's already selected. Again, I highly recommend that you use forwarding numbers. It will give you the ability to track phone calls as conversions. So we definitely want to do that because it's going to give us the ability to actually see which ads and which keywords are generating phone calls. The next option we have is to show the following links to both website and the phone number. What this means is people will be able to click through to the website or they'll be able to ring the phone number. And just below that you can see just the phone number. Now I should point out that just the phone number means that people will only be able to call from these ads. They'll not be able to click through. However, I'm of the understanding that this is actually going to be discontinued. So the only way that you'll be able to have an ad that uses just the phone number will be with call only ads, which we looked at in a previous video. Okay, the next option we have here is the device preference. And just like with site links in the previous video, we can have separate call extensions for mobile. We're just going to click on the advanced section here. And there are a few options. So you can have a start and an end date for your number. This is not something personally I've ever used. I've never had the need to have a start or an end date. The schedule. This can be very useful if you have specific office hours and you don't want to receive phone calls out of them hours. So I'll just show you how you do this. Your business may be open Monday to Friday, and let's say that you are open 9 to 5. So you'd set this for 9 AM to 5 PM. What this would mean is your call extensions would only show during these hours. So you'd only be able to receive a phone call from someone clicking an ad during the hours of 9 to 5, Monday to Friday. Outside of these hours, if your campaign is still active, all the traffic will go straight to your website. Okay, we're just going to scroll down a little bit more. Finally, we have report phone call conversions. And this box is checked, and I highly recommend you leave that because we want to count calls as phone call conversions. And the conversion action. This is the default call from ads, and as we mentioned in a previous video, this means that any call that lasts over 1 minute is going to be recorded as a conversion. We have the manage conversion action section here, which we can click through to, and we can add new conversions with different durations. So for example, if you wanted a conversion to be recorded after 30 seconds, you could add that by managing conversion actions. Okay, so we've got that set up now, that's fine. We're just going to click save. And we're just going to scroll up here where we're going to be able to see the number. And it has also been added to the campaign over here. Okay, so again, we can copy and edit. And I highly recommend you do this. You definitely want to be separating mobile calls and other devices. So very simply, we're just going to come down here and click on mobile. Okay, we're going to scroll down. All the details can remain the same for the mobile extension. And we're just going to click save. And there you have it. We have a standard call extension here, and we have the mobile version just below. Okay, to complete this, we're just going to come down here and click save. And there you go, we've created some call extensions. One thing that I would just like to add to this is, once these are created, we can add them to any of the other campaigns in our account. So if we just click on Locksmithing Leads General up here, and add extensions, what you'll notice is the phone numbers that we've just created are available over here, but they've not yet been added to this account. So to do that, we just click here, and it's as simple as that. Now as you can see, we have the call extensions added to this campaign as well. And we would just simply scroll down here and again click save. And there you go, we've set up the call extensions. Again, like I mentioned with Sitelinks, I highly recommend you do this. It's going to give you a whole new layer of data to track in the account. Okay, I hope you found the video useful, and I will see you in the next video.